37. The cruel indifference of people towards the suffering of foreign races. November 24th. I have just been told that there has been a terrible accident in this country. A train has fallen into the river and at least 20 people have been killed. This is going to be a matter for discussion in the French Parliament today, and the director of the state railway will be called upon to speak. He will be cross-examined as to the condition of the railroad and as to what caused the accident, and there will be a heated argument. I am filled with wonder and surprise to notice what interest and excitement has been aroused throughout the whole country on account of the death of 20 people, while they remain cold and indifferent to the fact that thousands of Italians, Turks, and Arabs are killed in Tripoli. The horror of this wholesale slaughter has not disturbed the government at all. Yet these unfortunate people are human beings too. Why is there so much interest and eager sympathy shown towards these 20 individuals, while for 5,000 persons there is none? They are all men, they all belong to the family of mankind, but they are of other lands and races. It is no concern of the disinterested countries if these men are cut to pieces. This wholesale slaughter does not affect them. How unjust, how cruel is this, how utterly devoid of any good and true feeling. The people of these other lands have children and wives, mothers, daughters, and little sons. In these countries today there is hardly a house free from the sound of bitter weeping. Scarcely can one find a home untouched by the cruel hand of war. Alas, we see on all sides how cruel, prejudiced, and unjust is man, and how slow he is to believe in God and follow his commandments. If these people would love and help one another, instead of being so eager to destroy with sword and cannon, how much nobler would it be, how much better, if they would live like a flock of doves in peace and harmony, instead of being like wolves and tearing each other to pieces? Why is man so hard of heart? It is because he does not yet know God. If he had knowledge of God, he could not act in direct opposition to his laws. If he were spiritually minded, such a line of conduct would be impossible to him. If only the laws and precepts of the prophets of God had been believed, understood, and followed, wars would no longer darken the face of the earth. If man had even the rudiments of justice, such a state of things would be impossible. Therefore I say unto you, pray, pray, and turn your faces to God, that he in his infinite compassion and mercy may help and succor these misguided ones. Pray that he will grant them spiritual understanding and teach them tolerance and mercy, that the eyes of their minds may be opened, and that they may be endued with the gift of the Spirit. Then would peace and love walk hand in hand through the lands, and these poor, unhappy people might have rest. Let us all strive night and day to help in the bringing about of better conditions. My heart is broken by these terrible things and cries aloud. May this cry reach other hearts. Then will the blind see, the dead will be raised, and justice will come and reign upon the earth. I beseech you all to pray with heart and soul that this may be accomplished.